Hey guys, Blu-ray Gamer 22 here, and we're finally on the last few days of 2020. What a horrible year it's been, but we're finally past it now. So I did pick up quite a few things this month. In December, my Dollar Tree really stocked up a lot of movies this time around. From like early in the month, early December, I went there, had a ton of movies. Had like a lot of boxes, those boxes full of them. And yeah, so I picked up a lot of stuff from there. And yeah, went like 2 or 3 times and picked up quite a few things. So this one I just got back from Dollar Tree actually. This is District 13 Ultimatum. For $1, decided to pick it up. Let me go. This is the Conjuring I talked to you about in my previous video. I think it was why I still collect physical media in 2020. But yeah, so I really enjoyed this movie when I first saw it, and for $1, what can I say? I had to pick it up. I think I mentioned that in my previous video, but you haven't seen it, go watch it. Okay, the next three are gonna be some things I received for Christmas. So, Tremors Attack Pack. This has the first 4 movies, and they're pretty much the only ones I really care about in the Tremors franchise. The other ones are just alright. But yeah, I really enjoyed those. The Town That Dreaded Sundown. This is a Shout Factory one. I really enjoyed this movie when I first watched it like 3 years ago. But yeah, decided to pick it up on Blu-ray. And the Lethal Weapon collection 1 through 4. I know there's like a better release of this, but I think it was a little too expensive, so I just pretty much asked for this one. And it's pretty nice. It had a slipcover. Yeah, and I pretty much enjoy all the Lethal Weapon movies. It's one of the most solid franchises. All the movies are pretty much good in my opinion. Now this is a 10,000 BZ. I really enjoyed this movie when I first watched it like 12 years ago. I think it was 2008 when it came out. I remember we bought it on DVD when it came out, and we just really enjoyed it. My family always enjoyed this movie. I know it's not a great movie, but I always enjoyed it. So why not pick it up? This Overboard, definitely enjoyed this one. It's a nice remake of the original. It has its own flavor, but pretty decent. The First Purge. Now this is actually my second favorite of the Purge movies. I know a lot of people didn't like this one at all, but when you like look back at all of them, I pretty much marathon all of these like 2 months ago, and this is like the second best one in my opinion. The first one is obviously Anarchy. But yeah, it's definitely better than, The Purge and Election Year. Those I just don't like that much at all. This is Diablo, another Dollar Tree pickup. I didn't care so much for this one in my opinion. Now this one I really enjoyed. War Dogs, another Dollar Tree one. Very, just very fun one. I really enjoyed this one. I saw it like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, if you ever see this one at Dollar Tree, pick that one up. Next is Outcast, another Dollar Tree one. This one I pretty much bought only because I had like a soft spot for Hayden Christensen. I really felt really bad for this guy. I really enjoyed the prequels, the Star Wars prequels, and I thought he received a lot of like unnecessary hate for them, but I always enjoyed them, so I kind of felt bad about him, so I just had to pick it up. Also, Nicolas Cage is in it, so yeah. Now this one I really enjoyed. This is a Shout Factory one. I actually found it at Dollar Tree. Blood-Sucking Bastards. This is a really great one. It takes place in like an office. I think like there's like a vampire. So he's like biting like their co-workers like one by one, picking up everyone, and it's like a really fun movie. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, you ever see that one, pick it up. Now this is Jeff Dunham, Unhinged in Hollywood. I really enjoy stand-up comedy. These past 2 years I've been watching it a hell lot more than before. But yeah, pretty decent. I'm really starting to get big on stand-up comedy. Bill Burr, Gabriel Iglesias, George Carlin, all those guys. I'm watching a lot now in my free time. Now this one is Happy Feet. I remember seeing this when it came out. I didn't care too much for it at the time, and I remember it like back in middle school, back in like 2011. I remember seeing this in school, like in an auditorium. I don't know why we were in there, but you know they put it on, and I thought it was pretty boring at the time. But now rewatching it, it was pretty decent. I don't know, it's really good. It really like kept my attention this time around. Like those other times when I watched it, I almost fell asleep to them. But yeah, pretty much gave it another shot and really enjoyed it. Next is San Andreas. This one I really enjoyed. Now this is a Dollar General pickup. You know, I didn't know what this was gonna be like. I don't know if it was gonna be good or anything, but you know, decided to give it a shot, and it was pretty decent. Really enjoyed this movie. Next is The Baytown Outlaws. Pretty decent movie. You know, most of these pickups are like only like 2 or 3 things I didn't care about, but everything else was, you know, fairly enjoyable. You know, a lot of like good hidden gems, but this one was pretty decent. See this one? If you see this one, pick this one up. Now on to my DVDs. First one is Totally Spies. I think I filmed when I went to Dollar General and picked this one up. And yeah, like I said, this was kind of like a guilty pleasure for me. I remember like back in like 2009, 2010, I think they brought this series, it was on Cartoon Network, and I remember always waking up and, you know, just getting ready for school, and it was just being on there, so it's kind of like a guilty pleasure for me. But yeah, so it was like $1.98 at Dollar General, so I decided to pick it up. Okay, now these next two I just got. Like I said, I just came back from Dollar Tree, so they're still in the package. Beast Legends. This is a BBC one. I really enjoy like BBC stuff, like documentaries. There was like a lot of BBC stuff in Dollar Tree, but you know, some of the stuff was like loose in the like this were loose in there. There was like a couple of shark movies that were pretty good, but you know, I didn't pick them up. There, you know, I don't want to risk them being all scratched. And this one I pretty much only bought because the cover was pretty awesome. Defective. They had like a ton of these this time around. I think it's like some guard, you know, robots that malfunction. Maybe it's like some RoboCop stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I'll give that one a watch. Now this one I really enjoyed. Playback, another Dollar Tree one. Yeah, it's like this one is about like a murder that took place like years ago. And you know, I think when the killer died, he passed it like, I don't know, like he sold into like a TV or like a VHS player, and you know, years later when these students are like obsessed with those tapes, like I think his spirit takes over one of them and he starts on a rampage, like killing other ones. But yeah, this is a really enjoyable one. This is one of those magnet ones. I've had a lot of good luck with these magnet movies. I don't know, they're just pretty good. You know, for them being like low budgets, they're pretty decent though. So if I see magnets, I give it the benefit of the doubt. I pick them up. Next is the Bronx Bull. I kind of saw it, but I was doing like other things around my place, so I didn't give it like my full attention. So I'll have to go check this one out again. Blood of the Vikings. Now I thought this was gonna be like more like a movie, but it's more like a documentary. So yeah, I'll maybe give it another watch. It's another BBC one, Hammerhead. I really enjoy like nature shows, especially like shark stuff, like ocean stuff. I'm a sucker for all those, so I really enjoy these. And this one is Ghost Hunter. Pretty decent. It's like 2 hours long, but I enjoyed it for what it was, like another BBC one. And yeah, that's about it for my December pickups. You know, this year has been horrible for most people. For me, it's been okay. I'll be lying if I said it was horrible for me, but you know, I know other people had it really hard. Thankfully, I've had my job. You know, there's been like a lot of work for me, but you know, hopefully 2021 is gonna be like a better year. So yeah, hopefully we don't jinx it. Maybe it's even worse. Hopefully not, but you know, so for now that's about it. So I might do like a Best Buy video in January, you know, just to start off the year. Hopefully it's better stocked up than it has been in the past few months, you know. But pretty much the same thing as this year it's been. I'm gonna try to do all the same things, you know, going to into the stores, Walmart, Target, Big Lots, especially the Big Lots. It's been a while since I've been into Big Lots. I'll try to do a Big Lots in maybe January. I don't know if January or February, but yeah. So happy New Year. So for now, that's about it. So please comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.